Well, listen, the 100 days, which goes back to Roosevelt, where this all started, which we're celebrating tonight. At least some of us are celebrating tonight.
Just stop. Now, I'm getting sick to my stomach.
Wait a second. Franklin Roosevelt stepped into a terrible economy. We all know that, and so did Barack Obama. The difference is Barack Obama also stepped into 2 wars. This is the greatest presidential 100 days since Franklin Roosevelt, bar none. And I'm proud of seeing him. If I could give him a grade better than A+, I would. Right. Now, are you ready to get sick now?
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
All right, but let me dispute it this way, because there has been no single president, we got into this with Karl Rove earlier, that has moved America away from free market capitalism to socialism. When you add up the numbers, he's going to quadruple the debt, $10 trillion, $806 billion on interest. Now, these are real numbers that we're going to ultimately pay for. A down payment of $634 billion on health care. On national security, embracing every dictator, cutting back on national defense, apologizing for America, Bill Cunningham, I think is beyond a pre-9/11 mentality. It is America, the appeasement mentality.
John, what we have here is this little boy who grew up in Jakarta, Indonesia at the age of 6 to 10, rejected by his own father, rejected by his own mother, rejected by his stepfather, raised by his grandparents, bowing before the king of Saudi Arabia, kissing the behind of every European socialist, saying okay to people like Ahmadinejad. We have the most disreputable, the most dishonest 100 days in American political history, and this guy actually believes it's good.
Now, you're talking to the guy who you guys, I know, have marked the state in your memory, who managed the Panama Canal Treaty and got...
Another big mistake of Jimmy Carter. I'm glad you pointed it out.
You know, I'm surprised you would say that.
Another big mistake of Jimmy Carter.
I know. We bought it, we paid for it, we dug it.
Right now.
If you wanted to have bad relations and realize how bad relations were in Latin America before the Panama Canal Treaty, we were supporting every tin pot dictator.
You're living in the 1950s.
No, I'm not living in it. We got out of that by giving the canal back.
Why do we give the canal to the people like...
No, I bet you can't sleep at night because you don't have that canal.
I want the canal back. Can I go back and get my canal back?
Built it, paid for it.
It's only 40 years ago.
That's another mistake of your guy.
Dude.
But it's our canal. We fought and died for that. We built the damn thing.
What about the Statue of Liberty? France built it. Is France?
They gave it to us. We didn't give them. We didn't give them. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. 1977, the treaty.
No, we didn't. No. It's our Statue of Liberty. I say Statue of Liberty belongs in Cuba and belongs in Venezuela.
Exit question. We got an exit question.
I think they insulted Fox News.
They did. What news channel do you think it was? The one with the anchors get tingly feelings in their lives?
He said that when the anchors don't particularly like me very much, I don't know how you read that as an insult.
It's not the main guy on MSNBC that's where it depends.
Could get away with saying that.
All right, but
the point, this is the greatest grassroots movement in the last 30 or 40 years, and guys like Beckel are scared to death about the Tea Party. Those are the seeds of the destruction of Obama.
The seeds of destruction. How do you feel about his 64% approval rating?
Well, I tell you what, not as high as George Bush's at the same time in 2001.
It's as high as Ronald Reagan.
No, it's true. No, these are facts. You have to write your own opinion, not your own facts. Bush had a higher approval rating in 2001 than Obama right now, Roberto.
You're cherry-picking your studies.
No, you say something that's
wrong. If you look at Real Clear Politics, look at the composite of all the surveys. He's got 64%,
but he also is the
which is higher than Bush.
How about the disapproval rating?
64% approval, how big could the disapproval be?
Something in the mid-20s because he's such a divisive character.
Mid-20s is divisive?
Let me just say
he is very divisive.
I think
for you,
to normal Americans, he's very divisive.
Please, listen, you're a normal American?
I'm a normal American. He's normal. I'm not so sure you guys are normal.
Rather, don't take him too seriously, because if you do, you'll have a stomach ache. And Bill, let me just make a couple points about you and Hannity. I think you guys on the right ought to be now qualify under the Civil Rights Bill for protection for minorities.
You mean that the Republicans
passed it? There are so few of you left. That's right.
The Republicans passed it.
I know
you
that.
Democrats opposed it. Republicans passed it.
I listened.
We signed it, but the Republicans passed it.
I listened to you. I know you. So I'm not Biden. Now, but you're good at it.
Thank you.
You're very good at it.
Thank you. You are
Aren't you the one that said his middle name, Hussein, a lot?
Oh, yeah. No, he said it at the inaugural. He said Barack Hussein.
You have a problem with that?
Oh, come on. What was his intention? Your intention was to portray the President of the United States, or then the candidate for the presidency, as a foreign person, as a them, as opposed to an us. You went out of your way to try to make him seem
that
different.
proves to me you're not ready for a black president because you're not ready to call him by his own name.
I actually think he's the first Latino president.
John, let me ask you, he swore when he was inaugurated, he said Barack Hussein Obama. Why did he get in trouble and Barack Obama used his own name?
Wasn't he trying to be divisive at that point,
Sean,
seriously.
You are too smart to know that the answer that to your question, your rhetorical question, it is obvious. What he did was obvious. The reason he was exiled, and I don't mean to attack him, was that was so far out.
No, it
was so discourteous. It was so in a very deep way. It was an attack on the man's persona, and it was extremely unpleasant to hear.
But wait a minute, but Barack Obama used it himself, Geraldo.
Sean,
he was attacking himself.
In the context of the primary, as I recall, what he tried to do was to foreignize this man.
Let me move the discussion.
Just like he mentions Jakarta, Indonesia and all that.
Well, that's where he was raised.
Where were you raised? Who cares?
I'm not a crook.